Hey guys, I'm back with another Warframe build video, and today we'll be taking a look at Mesa, the gunslinging cowgirl. And disclaimer for this video, this is not my build, this is my friend's Howl's build. And yeah, if you guys have builds that, or personal builds that you want me to cover, I can take it from you and of course credit you down in the pinned comments below. But if you don't want to, it's completely fine. So yeah, let's get into the build. As you can see, I have 4 regular topaz shards because I don't have that much topaz shards. My friend Hull has 5 Tau Forge topaz shards, so he can reach higher red crits more consistently. So that's very recommended if you want higher red crits. And my subsume's gonna be Nourish. So Mesa build. The build has growing power as my aura. Of course, it's recommended for combat discipline if you want to proc Avenger more consistently, but I think it's consistent enough, so growing power is my aura of the day. Fleeting expertise for duration, not duration, what am I saying? Fleeting expertise for ability efficiency, never minded, and Archon continuity for duration. Like I said again, I have Archon because primed is rank 9. Unveil Intensify and Blind Rage for my ability strength, adaptation for my survivability, rolling guard and catalyzing shield is of course better for higher runs, but adaptation's better for lower levels if you want to stay there for a bit. Prime flow for my energy max and equilibrium for my health to energy pickup, so every time I convert health it'll become energy. Arcane's gonna be Arcane Avenger as you saw, and Arcane Velocity for my fire rate. I keep forgetting to say this, but yes, I have Prime Shifted so I don't get knocked down. I keep forgetting about the Exilus mods, I don't get why. So, the Epitaph Build. Augur Seekers and Augur Packs, the only thing that you need, to be honest, because, you know, this build's pretty expensive, so you're gonna decently get energy. So yeah. Secondary Outburst, the most important mod in this, not mod, Arcane for this build, because if you switch from melee to secondary, it'll increase your crit chance per combo consume. So it's gonna be really, really nutty. So and secondary Arbus has a bug called I call it the false timer, and you'll see why. I'll show it in the video or in the playtest. Furax Wraith will have our Furax body count and finishing build, finishing build, so I can proc crescendo easier. So right, I need 40-ish 40-ish enemies to proc crescendo because it's rank 4. Amalgam Furax body count is for fire rate, right? And all of these is for melee crescendo. So yeah, Regulators Build, as you can see here. There are Pistol Pestilence and Prime Conversion for electricity, Prime Target Cracker for crit damage, Prime Pistol Gambit for crit chance, because I'm not using Creeping Bullseye because the lower fire rate will definitely affect the DPS of this Warframe. So yeah, Lethal Torrent for fire rate and multi-shot, Galvanized Shot for damage, status chance, and also damage. As you can see, I do have a lot of damage status effects, so this is gonna be way better than Hornet Strike, especially when I have Nourish on too. Galvanized Vision Fusion for more multi-shot, and Prime Heater Charge is there for, you know, stacking those topaz shards, and that slightly, you know, slight armor strip, even though I do have corrosive. Yeah, Wyrm Prime, the only things that you need are these 3 mods. Reinforced Bond for that fire rate, Manifold Bond so you can proc Shield Charger and Guardian more, and Tenacious Bond for that crit chance if the companion's crit chance is over 50%. I mean final crit damage multiplier. So yeah, I'll be using the Vulklok because this is the highest crit chance companion weapon in the game, and I'll be using crit delay. You can also use point strike because, you know, it doesn't really add that much. So yeah, these vigilante mods are useless. You just need crit delay or point strike. So yeah, let's get into the playtest. So what do I think about Mesa? She's amazing. Her damage is insanely high. She's pretty tanky because of her shield, Shatter Shield. I forgot the name. She can jam people with her second ability, and it actually gives extra damage to your gun. So yeah, but right now I will show you the secondary outburst bug. So this is gonna be annoying. So what do I mean about false timers? Secondary outburst has this thing where so do you know that you can like reset the timers for secondary outburst, right? So let's say I have 17 seconds right now, right? I will change it to Epitaph. Now it's back to 29. So that timer is false. It's fake. They want you to think your whole thing reset it, but you don't actually get 240%. You don't actually get 240% crit chance or crit damage because it's fake. And I'll show you what I mean once I stack my topaz shards, because it's easier to see with topaz shards and Avenger up. So I have 199%. It works at 180 though. So okay, so let's see. Go to my Epitaph, right? And I have my thing up now. I need them to shoot me for Avenger. So as you can see, I'm red critting and I'm also orange critting, right? Definitely see the difference. Now I will reset it when the timer goes to 9 seconds, right? So reset. Right. Now as you can see, I still have the crit. I will still have the crit, and you will see later that there you go, yellow crits. And as you can see, my outburst is not freaking finished yet. So how the hell am I red critting? Because that timer is fake, right? That timer is a complete fake. It's a false timer. So you, as you can see, I will reset it again. Avengers proc. Everything's proc, right? It's still yellow critting even though it's not supposed to. So how do I get this bug to work properly? How do you like tame the bug? I guess you need to you do need to what's it called? Completely drain the timer for fudge, whatever. It's fine. That happens a lot sometimes. But yeah, you do have to complete the timer for secondary outburst. As you can see, I'll go to secondary outburst and then I'll just, bruh, I'm out of energy. What's going on? It was fine just now. Alright, there you go. So, oh my god. So yeah, I am not doing that good right now because I am talking about the bug. As you can see, full timer. My crit is back. Right? That one is because I don't have Avengers proc. Avenger command proc. Well, there you go. So yeah, red critting duration is completely. It's 27 seconds right now, right? 23. I will make this duration run the full duration. So if you run the full duration of secondary outburst, it will not bug. So how do you do that? Your active weapon needs to be the melee weapon, or not. If you keep switching in and out of Peacemaker in secondary, it'll keep resetting and resetting the timer, and you'll never get that crit ever, at all. So that is the problem of this bug. So this doesn't only this bug doesn't only work with exalted weapons, but it actually affects regular secondary weapons too, which is insane. It's actually like insane. Like why? So as you can see, I did get yellow and orange. That's because my Avenger did not proc, but now it is proc. And as you can see, I have 5 seconds left in the timer, and I'm still red critting. I'm still red critting. So yeah, once you get out of Peacemaker, or let's say once you get that secondary outburst, right? When you switch to your secondary, switch back to your melee so you don't get the duration resetted once you go in and out of Peacemaker. But yeah, so that is the bug. Hopefully you guys saw it. I will do it again once I kill the Acolyte. Alright, I got secondary outburst. My timers reset it completely. Boom. And yeah, she's really strong against the Acolyte. So yeah, let's reset it again, and let's put it in 9 seconds again. So remember, melee first. You need to be in melee, right? So you don't accidentally cast. Right. I'm resetting it. It's still red crit and orange critting, right? Let's see. Until when? There you go. It's gone. So yeah, there you go. That's the bug, guys. That's literally the secondary outburst bug. So, recapping the secondary outburst bug, you need to be in melee mode for literally the rest of your mission, right? If you wanna reset your outburst, it needs to be at 0. Once you are at 0, you can finally go to your secondary. But don't forget to switch back to your Furax Wraith or any weapon, and then finally you use your ult. Because it's bugged. That timer is fake. It's fake. It's a false timer. So, I found out about the false timer first, and Hal actually helped me, research the optimized time, so you can like consistently do it even better if you want that for some reason. But yeah, let's get into the recap. I'm not gonna talk about the secondary outburst again. It's already in the playtest. Topaz Archon shards for crit chance. 4 of them. 5 is better, and of course, Tau Forge is recommended. My first ability is subsumed for nourish because viral, and of course energy gain. If I had this on the whole time, I was talking about secondary outburst so much that I forgot to freaking pick up energy. But yeah, it's pretty efficient even though it's pretty expensive at times. So, Aura mod, it's better if you have combat discipline for consistency, higher consistency, but to me it's consistent enough. So I'll be using Goring Power for that. Extra power strength. Of course you can use Pistol M2, but I'll be using Goring Power. Flicking expertise for my ability efficiency, Neuromanded and continuity for duration, Umbral Intensify and Blind Rage for my strength, adaptation for my survivability. You can use Rolling Guard or Catalyzing Shield, it's better for the higher levels, Prime Flow for my energy max, and Equilibrium for my health to energy conversion. Avenger for my crit chance, and Velocity for higher fire rate. And my aura, or not my aura, my Excellence is gonna be Prime Sure-Footed so I don't get knocked down. So, Augur Seeker, Augur Pack for Epitaph, and Secondary Outburst for my Arcane. Because that's the most important mod. You need to crit even higher. In terms of damage too. So, Furax Rate is gonna have Amalgam Furax Body Count for, of course, Fire Rate. So I get more Fire Rate. And a Finisher build for Crescendo. And, the Wyrm Prime. The companion is gonna be Wyrm Prime with Reinforced Bond, Manifold Bond, and Tenacious Bond. These are the only things that you need. Everything else not too important, but still pretty important. And the Vulklok, because I want to proc Reinforced Bond. Not Reinforced Bond, Tenacious Bond. So yeah, that's it, literally. So yeah, that is the build, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.